yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw is Darnold. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Straight ahead, Walker. They'll get this down to the 38. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Now a 2nd and 6. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And shutting the tackle, and now some room. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet, 38 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. With the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Allen going to change it up. Coleman, the man in motion right. To the air, Allen. His throw is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
He'll air this one toward Coleman. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Back to throw, Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. T.J. Sanders breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Darnold. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down.
Throwing now is Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. They find some open field here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Boy, 179 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 40-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Now that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books, and ready to go for the 4th. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books, and ready to go for the 4th. On the give, it's Walker. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll toss this out right to Walker. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Partner, so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
Off of play action, Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Seahawks.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
17 yards.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And Walker once more. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll go down at the 28. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Faking the give, Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting him through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Now Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, Darnold. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Davis fighting. He loses the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Give to Walker on the read option. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. 2nd down and a yard. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
A gain of 19 yards.
Motion man is Shakir. To throw, it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike. 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Allen going to change the look here.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Shakir hauls it in. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. One final try here for Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Brown 80! Fly.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Well, Charbonnet once again. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. And that should just about do it.
The Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, here's Charbonnet.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it here with Charbonnet.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll run now with Charbonnet.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.